KNDY.
And a good evening and welcome back. One more quarterfinal game as teams bid for state championships all across Kansas. Good evening. I'm Bruce Gierking, and we're in Colby in the great Northwest as the Frankfort Lady Wildcats meet St. John-Hudson in the fourth of four games in 1A Division I state basketball action. It has been quite a week so far. Out of area teams, I think all of the TVL teams have advanced but one. That would be the Clifton Clyde boys, as the Hanover girls won earlier today. Yesterday, we had wins for the Valley Heights girls, the Axtell boys. The Centralia girls were victorious earlier here in Colby. And the Frankfort Lady Wildcats take center court in the nightcap. Good to have you along. It's an exciting time of the year. You certainly feel March Madness with the energy in the air at sites all across Kansas. We began our trek yesterday through Dodge City, came up north to Colby today, and we'll continue coverage the remainder of this week at Colby, at Dodge City, and at Great Bend, with four area teams on the air. The Valley Heights girls, Hanover and Frankfort girls, and the Axtell boys on KNDY, KNDY FM, KNDYradio.com, and our free mobile apps. All a service of our fine sponsors, and tonight they include Trailers for You, F&A Construction, Souther Feeds, Wanklin Oil, M&R Auto Parts, Parthimer Electric, First National Bank in Frankfort, Frankfort Area News, Bob Hull Incorporated, Flint Hills Mechanical, G&R Market, Bat Tire, and also presented by Blue Valley Technologies, Kramer Oil, Tuttle Creek Outdoors, Blue Valley Trailers, Highland Community College, JD Construction, Landau Company, and Kinsley Mortuary. It's Frankfort versus St. John-Hudson. We'll come back, take a look at this 1A Division I girls tournament bracket, scores so far, and tonight's matchup following this timeout.
Trailers for You would like to remind you to give them a call to book your Hogemeyer and Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed. This is Jane Studer with Trailers for You, located at the corner of Highway 9 and 99 in Frankfort. We have travel-on tilt, dump, flatbed, and stock trailers on hand. Call us at 785-292-4166 to order your Merit stock trailers for delivery in the spring. Call Trailers for You, 785-292-4166. Go Cats.
F&A Construction will build it right. Call today for a quick quote if you're building, remodeling, or adding on. Enjoy your home more and increase its value with F&A Construction. They'll tackle your every project to make sure it's done right. For complete construction services, call on F&A Construction today at 292-4692. That's 292-4692.
Your opportunity, your solution, your success. That's Souther's Feeds approach, and that's what sets us apart. I'm Leanne Litton, and I invite you to experience the Souther difference. We're about visiting the ranch, walking your pens, and weighing the options to develop a ration combination that will be the most efficient and profitable for your business. Souther's, a family-owned company that identifies opportunities and applies solutions for your success. Souther Feeds in Frankfort and online at southerfeeds.com. Souther Feeds, where your success is our success.
You've reached Billy Bob's Propane. Nobody can take your call now, but somebody will get back to you sometime.
Yeah, this is Frank Jones, and I'm switching propane companies. Why? Wanklin Oil has more to offer, and to be honest, better prices. They also gave me options that fit my budget, and in case you don't remember, I called last week because I was nearly out of propane. You never called me back. I'm now out of propane.
Switching propane dealers is no big deal. Call Wanklin Oil at 1-800-794-2019. Wanklin Oil, we've had the energy since 1926.
Well, before we look at this field in Colby, let's take a look at scores already this week involving area teams. The Valley Heights Lady Mustangs stunned the top seed Wichita County 52-35 in Class 2A. While the Axtell boys prevailed over St. John's Kipton yesterday, 54-32. Hanover girls advance over Buckland earlier today, 57-43. The Centralia girls took Norwich 52-30, and the Clifton Clyde boys fell to Opie 58-50. Of course, all those scores, all those bracket updates on our website at KNDYradio.com. Thanks, Derek Nestor. Here in Colby, this is the fourth of four games in today's quarterfinals. Boys action yesterday. Top seed Little River dispatched Olpe 61-44. Second seed South Gray just handled Rollins County 58-29. Fifth seed Centralia girls up into fourth seed Norwich 52-30 earlier today. Its third seed, St. John-Hudson, 22-1. Sixth seed, Frankfort, 20-3 in a first meeting between these two teams this season. A winner-take-all match. The winner advances to face second seed South Gray in Friday's semifinal at 8 o'clock. Frankfort advances, of course. We'll have it live on KNDY FM 95.5. Stay tuned for continuing coverage all weekend long. St. John-Hudson versus Frankfort. We'll come back and check these two teams as our pregame show continues.
To keep your vehicle running good and looking good, all you need is M&R Auto Parts in Frankfort. Motor oil, air filters, spark plugs, batteries, brakes, and more. M&R also has what you need for the outside of the vehicle. Wheel cleaners, glass cleaners, washes, and waxes. That's M&R Auto Parts, your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer in Frankfort.
Call Parthimer Electric at 268-0553. At Parthimer Electric, we specialize in residential and commercial electrical services and are dedicated to providing customer service that is second to none. Parthimer Electric won't leave the job until you're satisfied. Parthimer Electric is available at all hours and offers flexible services for indoor or outdoor jobs. You can visit us on the web at the Parthimer Electric Facebook site or give us a call at 268-0553. Parthimer Electric in Frankfort.
Friendly, personalized service to meet your banking needs. That's the standard at First National Bank, Frankfort.
My community bank has responded to the changes needed to keep my money safe and secure. They've switched to cards with the latest technology, which is safer and more secure than before. My community bank provides safety and security while staying on top of the latest banking trends.
Let First National Bank's brand of banking be responsive to your needs. First National Bank, Frankfort, proud to be your community bank. Member FDIC.
Every week, stay informed and connected with the Frankfort community top stories by getting the Frankfort Area News, a small-town newspaper dedicated to their subscribers, advertisers, and community. Established in 1991, the Frankfort Area News is the official paper of the City of Frankfort, City of Vermilion, and USD 380. They love hearing from their readers. If you have a story, wedding, birth, or something you think local readers would enjoy, or to subscribe, get in touch with the Frankfort Area News, 785-292-4726.
And again, welcome back. A brand new venue for state basketball tournament action. This is the Colby Events Center. Certainly wasn't here when I went to college at Colby Community College back in 1980. This facility is just in its third year, in its infancy, if we will. And they are a brand new host to the state tournament action. A lot of teams came quite a ways from back east, including the Frankfort Wildcats. It's about a 4.5-hour trek out here to Colby, Kansas. Teams are on the floor warming up. We're about 10 minutes or so away from tip-off as we preview this matchup between Frankfort and St. John's of Hudson. It's a matter of unfinished business for Brian Everett's Frankfort Wildcats, who won the consolation but settled for a consolation in the 1A Division I state tournament last year. They fell to Quinter 42-38 in the semifinals. Team back took Norwich 49-23 for that consolation. Trip is the third for these Frankfort girls under Brian Everett, who also took the Frankfort boys to state 4 times, winning a state championship in 2012. Brian Everett, 23 seasons as a head coach. His 8th season as girls coach, won his 350th game overall this season. Frankfort comes out of that incredibly tough Twin Valley League, as we did kind of a spotlight shoot-around with Jeff Wirtz of the TVL Spotlight earlier in the week. He called it through the roof, the talent level in this Twin Valley League this year, as evidenced by the teams that are still alive in state tournament action. Valley Heights, Hanover, Centralia, and Frankfort's got a bid here tonight. That is tough. That is tough. You've seen competition all season long. Wildcats finish in a 3-way tie for runner-up in the TVL regular season. Their only losses to 1A Division I qualifier Centralia, 2A qualifier Valley Heights, and 1A Division II qualifier Hanover. The Wildcats did turn around and defeat Hanover. So Hanover comes in. The number 6 seed at 20-3 on the season. For St. John-Hudson, the Tigers return to state for the first time since 2018. They fell in the quarterfinals to St. Paul. 3 of the last 4 years, though, the Tigers have fallen in the sub-state finals. St. John won Class 1A in 2009, had 3 top 4 finishes from 2010 to 2013, including runner-up in 2012. Tigers won the Central Prairie League title for the first time since 2012 and also won their home tournament for the first time, beating Sunrise Christian in the finals 63-59 after trailing by 13 points in the third quarter. All 5 starters, all league selections, but this is a young team with 1 senior and 1 junior on the varsity roster. St. John-Hudson lost this season in overtime early in December to Hoisington. St. John-Hudson, 3rd seed in this incredibly tough field at Colby. They are 22-1 on the season. Number 6 seed. The winner advances to the semifinals, facing 2nd seed South Gray on Friday at 8. Centralia meets Little River in the other semifinal on Friday at 4. Stay tuned. We'll come back. More pregame coverage, and we'll check starting lineups after this timeout.
Bob Hull Incorporated specializes in directional drilling for water lines, sewer lines, or any type of utility line, and they also do rock trenching. Give them a call at 785-292-4790. That's 292-4790 for all your directional drilling or rock trenching needs. Bob Hull Incorporated of Frankfort, proud supporter of Frankfort High School.
When shopping a hometown grocer, you want selection and service, like G&R Market in Frankfort offers. Stocked with the freshest produce and always fresh meat counter, along with weekly specials, they'll make your wallet happy. Shop the G&R Market app or grab a cart and look around to find something new for dinner. Open 7 days a week for your convenience, Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 7, Saturday 9 to 6, Sunday 9 to 5. Great deals, friendly faces every time at G&R Market in Frankfort.
Bat Tire in Frankfort is the place to go for tires in Frankfort. Why drive anywhere else? Offering a full range of tires, including Kelly tires and Hankook tires. Get the very best in tire technology for superior handling and longevity. Bat Tire will keep you on the road and headed to where you need to be. Replacements or repairs, they'll get you rolling again. Bat Tire in Frankfort, a proud supporter of the Frankfort Wildcats. Good luck.
As the lower seed, Frankfort will be the visitors on the scoreboard here tonight, starting Sydney Wapp, a 5'9 senior, Braylee Ebert, a 5'8 junior, Emma Hardwick, a 5'6 senior, Hattie Gross, a 5'9 senior, and Lexi Dollinghouse, a 5'9 senior. 4 seniors and a junior return for the Frankfort Wildcats under head coach Brian Ebert, and they are 20-3 on the season. St. John-Hudson will be the home team on the scoreboard, starting Mia Meyer, a 5'9 sophomore, Heidi Fisher, a 5'6 senior, Gentry Bright, a 5'8 freshman, Lydia Reed, a 6'2 junior, and Reagan Bonner is a 5'5 sophomore. St. John-Hudson 22-1. They've won 20 straight under head coach Josh Meyer. Again, first meeting between these two teams, Wapp, Ebert, Hardwick, Gross, and Dollinghouse, the starting 5-4 Frankfort, led in scoring by Hattie Gross with 18.6 points per game. She scored over 1,000 points in her career. Sydney Wapp averages 10 points, 4.5 rebounds per game. Emma Hardwick, 6.5 points, 4.5 rebounds. Braylee Ebert, 6 points and 4 rebounds per game. Good balance for this team led by Hattie Gross. For St. John-Hudson, watch Lydia Reed with 13.5 points per game, and Heidi Fisher right behind at 13.5 points, 6 rebounds per game. 9 points per game for Mia Meyer and Gentry Bright with 8 points per game from Reagan Bonner. They're also a well-balanced team. Meyer, Fisher, Bright, Reed, and Bonner, a young St. John-Hudson team. More of our pregame coverage continues after this timeout.
When caring for someone you care for, let Frankfort Community Care Home offer you peace of mind. With all private rooms, regardless of payment status, your loved ones will live in a home where life is worth living. A care-first approach that's unique to each resident's likes and dislikes, needs and preferences is what sets Frankfort Community Care Home apart. Staff will go the extra mile, and private rooms for every residence are just a few ways Frankfort Community Care Home continues to be a home with a heart.
Flint Hills Mechanical is a call away for your plumbing work, heating, and air conditioning. Backed up or won't drain? Call Flint Hills Mechanical. New and existing plumbing work, plus heating and air conditioning, as well as custom sheet metal service. Call on Flint Hills Mechanical. Find them on Facebook or give them a shout at 785-313-0103. Flint Hills Mechanical, Frankfort.
KNDY has been your sports leader of local teams since the days of leather helmets.
Well, okay, not that long, but since the days before the Blue Valley and Nemaha Valley Leagues combined, for over 40 years, KNDY has been your source for scores, interviews, and live play-by-play action of your favorite teams all season long. The game and technology may have changed, but our coverage remains the same. KNDY, your area sports leader, on air, online, and on our mobile app.
Starting lineups being announced here at the Colby Event Center. We had a nearly full house for the previous game as some of these fans were coming in. Some of the game fans from the earlier matchup have left the building, so there is room to move now. But again, it's a brand new venue for Kansas State Championship basketball. Frankfort girls, a season to remember last year, 22-4, third place finish in 1A Division I out of Dodge City last year, defeating South Gray in the first round. Lost to Quitter in the semifinals, just a 4-point decision. Closed out with a 49-23 win in that consolation over Norwich for a top 3 finish. The opponent, St. John, after back-to-back upsets against Fairfield and Little River, they nearly entered into an alternative universe where Central Plains doesn't make it to the state tournament each year. But they'll just shorten that title game by 5 points to finish 15-8 overall last year. Their first trip back here since 2018. They are, again, another basketball legend here in Kansas. So many of these teams, year in and year out, are familiar faces in postseason play. Again, we're minutes away from tip-off. It'll be our final game of coverage in the quarterfinals with a full day of basketball tomorrow. We'll sort it out for you, but I think we're looking at games at 2, 4, 6, and 8. Live on KNDY FM 95.5, KNDYradio.com, and on our free FM mobile app.
Your opportunity, your solution, your success. That's Souther's Feeds approach, and that's what sets us apart. I'm Leanne Litton, and I invite you to experience the Souther difference. We're about visiting the ranch, walking your pens, and weighing the options to develop a ration combination that will be the most efficient and profitable for your business. Souther's, a family-owned company that identifies opportunities and applies solutions for your success. Souther Feeds in Frankfort and online at SoutherFeeds.com. Souther Feeds, where your success is our success.
To keep your vehicle running good and looking good, all you need is M&R Auto Parts in Frankfort. Motor oil, air filters, spark plugs, batteries, brakes, and more. M&R also has what you need for the outside of the vehicle. Wheel cleaners, glass cleaners, washes, and waxes. That's M&R Auto Parts, your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer in Frankfort.
F&A Construction will build it right. Call today for a quick quote if you're building, remodeling, or adding on. Enjoy your home more and increase its value with F&A Construction. They'll tackle your every project to make sure it's done right. For complete construction services, call on F&A Construction today at 292-4692. That's 292-4692.
Wanklin Oil is proud to serve the community with propane, gas, and diesel fuel right to your home or farm. Family owned and operated, they'll deliver your fuel with an old-fashioned personal touch. Their dependable quality service at the lowest price available makes them a leader in the field. In addition to propane and diesel, they also offer tank repair, sales, and service. For your fuel and heating needs, Wanklin Oil is just a call away. 800-794-2019. They have the energy since 1926.
Where's the Erking Mike side from northwest Kansas, Colby, where it's been gray and kind of drizzly all day. They need the moisture out this direction. Kind of foggy at times on the trip up from Dodge City, where we were doing basketball coverage as of yesterday. I appreciate all the help we've called in this week. Dusty Dynas doing double time for us down in Great Bend. He'll yield to Max Blasky heading that direction as Dusty heads on down to Hutchinson to pick up coverage with our Glen Elder Beloit stations following Beloit in the 3A boys division. Opposite my broadcast here at KNDY, we've had coverage from Dusty Dynas down in Great Bend. I've been covering the western Kansas stops in Dodge City and Colby. May have to call in a favor or two on Saturday right now as our plate overfloweth with basketball talent. At center court, Lexi Dollinghouse kicks with Lydia Reed, and the tip is taken by the Tigers. St. John-Hudson having won 20 straight, coming in 22-1, the number 3 seed in a very talented field. And it's a pass to the lane, taken away by the Frankfort Wildcats with a play to Emma Hardwick, who brings it right to left on Frankfort's first possession. Hardwick guarded man-to-man coming across midcourt. Braylee Everett from the near side back into forecourt. Passes far side to Sydney Wapp. She had to reach high to knock it back down. Hands to Hattie Gross, scooting around the far side. Gross, guarded baseline to Wapp in the forecourt. Defense staying tough, forcing a turnover. Sydney Wapp with an extra step. Gives it back to the Tigers. No score. We're just underway in the nightcap. Earlier today, top seed Little River, second seed South Gray, fifth seed Centralia advanced in this tournament bracket. Gentry Bright near side. Back to Mia Meyer, their point guard out top. Bright off a near side wing. Fires a lob. Way across court to Reagan Bonner. Back out top to Meyer. Play in the paint. Turnaround hooks up and good for Heidi Fisher, who breaks the ice here at the 6:50 mark. Emma Hardwick down the floor is fouled. And will suffer the disadvantage here on court side, being opposite side of the scorer's table. Doing our best to keep track of the fouls. They don't post them on the board either. Oh, they do. Okay, Heidi Myers first. Wildcat basketball down early, 2-0. Hattie Gross near side, forced to the floor. On a tie-up with a reach-in by Heidi Fisher. Alternate possession stays with the Cats. Again, returning to the state tournament, just a different venue this year. Hardwick keys the pass inbounds mid-court, tracked down by Sydney Wapp over the timeline. She reaches out a long way on the dribbles. Hardwick, top of the key, bouncing off a defender. Fires to the near side. Driving near the lane, Braylee Ebert gives the Wapp, but it got away from Sydney Wapp in the near side corner. Second Frankfort turnover tonight. St. John's with an early 2-0 lead. Oh my, we do have a lot of St. John's in Kansas, don't we? And these folks are out of Hudson. They're down toward Hutchinson. Lob underneath to their big. Shot rolls off the rim for Lydia Reed. Offensive boards out to Gentry Bright to keep it alive. Play in the paint again to Reed. Between defenders. Boy, she is big. Reed stands at 6'2", and she's all of that. And the ball knocked away out of bounds now belongs to Frankfort. Trailing 2-0. We're not quite 2 minutes in. It'll be full court pressure against the Wildcats. Hattie Gross hustles down the near sideline. Just steps away from us. In the paint, play underneath from Ebert to Dollinghouse on the deuce. And we're tied at 2. 5:50 to play in the first. Reagan Bonner checks bench. Looks over her head coach West. Sets the play. Far side of Mia Meyer. Coming off the wing, Heidi Fisher. Top of the key is Gentry Bright. Reed in traffic inside. Plays Gentry Bright. She's whistled for a turnover. It is Frankfort basketball. Tied at 2 here in the nightcap. In a must-win to stay alive. Errant pass. It'll stay with Frankfort. Was deflected by Reagan Bonner. The one common denominator this week in basketball has been smothering defense. Boy, we saw that in our broadcast with Valley Heights last night. They smothered a Wichita County team that was undefeated coming in. Play in the paint to Reed. Turns against 2 defenders, and Lydia Reed is fouled in the act of shooting. Comes to the line for a pair early on. Sydney Watt picks up her first team foul. Reed's a 6'2" junior. I mentioned earlier a single senior and a single junior on this team, which is really surprising given the recent success in years past. Reed on the second look connects. St. John-Hudson up 1, 3-2. 5.5 minutes to play here in the first. Hardwick pass down the floor to Ebert, far side. Ebert scoots underneath, too deep. Plays a pass in the paint to Wapp. High up the glass, doesn't fall. It's kicked out of bounds by the Tigers. Reed knocked it away, couldn't hang on. Wildcat basketball for the lead. The other evidence of defense is some low-scoring games in state tournament play. Underneath, Braley Everett beats Lexi Dollinghouse on a second score. And one coming on this one as well. That's a pair of assists for Everett and a pair of scores for Dollinghouse to give Frankfort their first lead in the game, 4-3. And a free throw coming for the 5'9" senior. Lexi Dollinghouse missed off the back of the rim. Heidi Fisher pulls down the board. Tigers with the ball. Fisher backs it up between the rings, wants to challenge that defense to come outside the arc. Not taking the bite. Fires a far side pass. Meyer brings it back out. Lob to Meyer inside for the layup. It's good. Fisher on the assist. Meyer gets her first score. 5-4 St. John-Hudson. Young but incredibly talented. Watt going far side. Hardwick brings it to the free throw line and turns it out. Almost tripped over to her defense. Hardwick again, crossing the lane. Wide open shot, near side corner, missed forever. Fight for the rebound. Out of bounds off the Cats. Had the right idea there. Sydney Watt didn't realize her feet were on the baseline. St. John's up by 4. Middle of the first, 4:15. Got a good matchup here tonight. Fisher, lob underneath. Reads too deep. Kicks it out far corner. Three-point shot near side. Doesn't fall. It's off the rim for Reagan Bonner. And the Cats return right to left. Watt fires a hard pass underneath. Braley Everett had it knocked down, and St. John-Hudson takes it away. Here comes Fisher. She had the ball knocked away out of bounds. Good hustle by Emma Hardwick. Huge thank you to our sponsors, not just this week, but all season long, and great supporters of all of our broadcast coverage. Lob to the far side corner. Comes back out top to Bonner. Hands to Meyer, coming right side. Fisher, cross court. They're so quick with their passes. Meyer looks out of the corner. Challenges Sydney Watt on the baseline. Had the ball knocked out of bounds. Stays with the Tigers. Leading 5-4 now with 3:25 to play in the first. Both teams just got to get settled in here. Brand new environment. First meeting between the two. There's a first substitution in for Frankfort. Ashley Dollinghouse is a 5'2" sophomore. Inbounds to Reed out top. Hands off to Bright. Fisher looks in the lane. Goes to Meyer, coming from the far side. Back to Fisher. The free throw line backs it out. Fisher challenging two defenders. Got the foul and got the basket. Heidi Fisher on a long layup. Had double team coverage. Trying to crowd her out. The final whistle on Braley Everett's her first. Heidi Fisher, a 5'6" senior, at the stripe first time tonight. Off the front of the rim. Reed got the offensive board. No, it might be a tie-up. Jump ball whistle on the baseline. Yeah, it was a tie-up. So it stays with St. John-Hudson. They lead 7-4. Long time on the inbounds pass. 3 out of the corner. It's good. Reagan Bonner gets her first score in the ball game and their first three-point bucket. Puts St. John-Hudson up 10-4. Here's Frankfort. Catch to the corner. Scooting underneath. Here's Dollinghouse coming to the corner. Air ball from reserve Ashley Dollinghouse. Keeping it in play. An effort coming off the right baseline for Hattie Gross doesn't go. There's Gentry Fisher mixing it up underneath. She got a traveling whistle. Wildcat fans kind of held their breath. She was covered right side, left side, but it's a traveling turnover. And we're down to 2:36 here in the first. First off the bench for St. John-Hudson is Lillian Brummer. She's a 5'7" freshman. They start a senior, a junior, 2 sophomore, and a freshman. And a freshman is first off the bench. We'll talk about a future. Down the floor, Ashley Dollinghouse going all the way. Gets the foul whistle in the paint. Earns a couple of shots from the line. Mia Meyer picks up her first. As Ashlyn Dollinghouse, sophomore reserve, steps to the line. Free throws off the back of the rim, doesn't fall. Cats over 2 at the stripe. Coach over there, St. John-Hudson, didn't like the foul call. He's still sharing his thoughts with the official. Ashlyn's second shot doesn't go. Here comes Hudson with a 6-point advantage. Got to be a boost of confidence to this very young team. They stretch it out, couple 3 steps off the arc. Lob underneath, knocked down by Frankfort's Riley Ebert. Cats take it away. On the transition, Gross maintains dribble, top of the key. Far side of Hardwick, charging for lane. Is fouled. Heidi Fisher picks up her second. Sydney Wop, senior starters, back in the Frankfort lineup. We've got timeout on the floor with 2:02 to play in the first. It's quarterfinals in state championship basketball. St. John-Hudson 10, Frankfort 4.
Call Parthimer Electric at 268-0553. At Parthimer Electric, we specialize in residential and commercial electrical services and are dedicated to providing customer service that is second to none. Parthimer Electric won't leave the job until you're satisfied. Parthimer Electric is available at all hours and offers flexible services for indoor or outdoor jobs. You can visit us on the web at the Parthimer Electric Facebook site or give us a call at 268-0553. Parthimer Electric in Frankfort.
Good crowd for both teams here tonight. There's an energy in the air. Saw a lot of the Frankfort fans up in the rafters when we came in. They've migrated down. They're on the opposite side. The student section is behind us to our right. And what a week for basketball. Classes canceled for several of the area schools as tournament play continues. We've got a full slate again tomorrow. We'll talk more about that. Oh, my gosh, look at that. Rayleigh Everett was laying on the floor, took the inbounds pass, throws it over her back to a teammate. Talk about athleticism. Here's a three on the near side for Hattie Gross, and she's got it. Hattie Gross cuts that lead in half, 10-7 now, with $1:45 to play in the first. Looking at that Everett inbound reception, though. All right, here's Reed out top, their big guy. To the near side, then a lob to Reed underneath, too deep. Plays to a teammate, Mia Meyer, who tries to find room and is fouled. On the shot, Mia Meyer to the stripe. Hattie Gross picks up her first. Fourth team foul. Mia Meyer's a sophomore at the line, first time. And it's good. Tigers 2 of 4 at the stripe. Extending that lead to 4. Meyer's second look, strong off the back of the rim. Everett at the board. St. John-Hudson leading so far in this ball game. Lob hands off out top to Everett. Turning off the free throw line. Plays far side. Shot missed. Taken back by St. John-Hudson. Brendan Bonner directing traffic this time. Challenges the free throw line. Fires to Reed on the baseline. She stepped out of bounds. Tiger turnover leaves 54 seconds. Here's Heidi Fisher, senior starter, back in the lineup. Single reserve for each team thus far. Cats down 4 with the ball. On the near side, Everett gets in a tangle. Now it's another tie-up. Wop reaching in. And it's going to go to St. John-Hudson. Defense, defense, defense. 43 seconds. St. John-Hudson went 15-8 last year. 22-1. They've won 20 straight this year. Underneath, too deep is Reed. Works to Meyer in the lane. Hook doesn't go. Got her own rebound. Tigers keep it in play. Shot out top by Heidi Fisher. Bounces off the rim. Tipped and taken by the Wildcats. Emma Hardwick brings it back with 18 seconds and counting. Cats going to play the clock out. We're under 10. Lob underneath. A little reverse by Emma Hardwick won't fall. St. John-Hudson with 4 seconds left. At midcourt, Heidi Fisher tried to find room to shoot. With the extra step, she turned it over, leaving 7/10 of a second. So it'll be inbounds from midcourt. Actually, they're going to give it a lot closer. I don't know what you can do at 7/10 of a second, but they'll come in at about 1/3 court. From the near sideline, Sydney Wapp way out front. It's an air ball at the buzzer. Into the first quarter in this girls' quarterfinal. 1A Division I, St. John-Hudson 11, Frankfort 7.
Trailers for You would like to remind you to give them a call to book your Hogemeyer and Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed. This is Jane Studer with Trailers for You, located at the corner of Highway 9 and 99 in Frankfort. We have travel-on tilt, dump, flatbed, and stock trailers on hand. Call us at 785-292-4166 to order your Merit stock trailers for delivery in the spring. Call Trailers for You, 785-292-4166. Go Cats.
Bob Hull Incorporated specializes in directional drilling for water lines, sewer lines, or any type of utility line, and they also do rock trenching. Give them a call at 785-292-4790. That's 292-4790 for all your directional drilling or rock trenching needs. Bob Hull Incorporated of Frankfort, proud supporter of Frankfort High School.
Well, I made the comment as we hit the road yesterday, all roads head west for the teams we have involved in state tournament action. 5 of the teams are out of the eastern half of Kansas in this 8-team field, at least on the girls' side. 1 quarter in the book, St. John-Hudson 11, Frankfort 7. A scrappy young Tiger team has kind of taken Frankfort out of their element. 3 of 9 shooting from the field for the Wildcats. 4 of 9 for the Tigers. As Emma Hardwick goes forecourt to Braylee Ebert. Around the defender, lays it in. Braylee Ebert, the junior, with her first score, and it's 11-9. St. John's basketball. Crossing pattern. Look top of the key, nothing doing for Bonner. Pass in the lane to Reed. Split defenders, tumbles to the court. Throws it up, hits the base of the rim, and the loose ball is out to Sydney Watt. Here's Frankfort, 2 to tie, 3 on a go-ahead. Far side, Hattie Gross checks the lane near the free throw line. Finds Everett. Back on the wing to Gross. Coming underneath, shot missed. St. John's rebound. Meyer plays to Fisher, crashing into a couple defenders. She was fouled. 2 of 5 free throws shooting for St. John-Hudson. Frankfort 0 for 3 in the opening 8. Here's Gentry Bright, freshman starter, back in the St. John's lineup. Tiger basketball, inbounds baseline. They lead by 2. Turnaround hook in the lane doesn't fall for Reagan Bonner. Again, 2 to top for Frankfort. Play the paint to Lexi Dollinghouse for the layup. It's her 3rd score. We're tied at 11. 6:45 to play, first half. Fisher goes left side, double team pressure. Up top to Reed. Off the near side is Bonner. Fisher driving the lane, wanted the foul whistle. Tried to hook over a couple of defenders. They simply knocked the ball away. They did get the foul whistle, all right. The official had to kind of untangle from the crowd. Heidi Fisher, who was looking for a trip to the line, she missed one earlier. And this one's up and good. Foul whistle, I think, was on Sydney Wapp. It'd be her second. And Ashlyn Dollinghouse checking in the lineup for Wapp. Yeah, down with 2 fouls. As Fisher awaits a second free throw. It's good. She extends the lead to 2. 6.5 to play first half, 13-11. Hardwick kicks it off near side. Ever crossing. Back to Hardwick. Hardwick coming around traffic. Forces a backdoor layup and got her own rebound to keep it in play. Ever to the paint. Through traffic, tried to bounce pass. There was a foul whistle. I believe contact on Everett coming through. Lillian Brummer picks up her first. First team foul. Inbounds to the paint. Short hook is up and good for Hattie Gross. With over 1,000 points in her career, she's adding 5 already tonight. We're tied at 13 all. 6 minutes to play first half. Pass stolen away by Hattie Gross. Catch for the go-ahead. Far side Hardwick. Fires cross court. Crossing is Dollinghouse to the paint. The hook is good for Ashlyn Dollinghouse. 15-13 Frankfort as St. John-Hudson takes timeout with 5:39 to play here in the first half.
Flint Hills Mechanical is a call away for your plumbing work, heating, and air conditioning. Backed up or won't drain? Call Flint Hills Mechanical. New and existing plumbing work, plus heating and air conditioning, as well as custom sheet metal service. Call on Flint Hills Mechanical. Find them on Facebook or give them a shout at 785-313-0103. Flint Hills Mechanical, Frankfort.
Friendly, personalized service to meet your banking needs. That's a standard at First National Bank, Frankfort.
I love my community bank because I received personal service after hours. When I was in a bind at a store, I made a quick phone call and they helped me resolve the problem. They were there for me when I really needed it. At First National Bank, they're not just my banker. They're my neighbor, friend, and an active part of my community.
Let First National Bank's brand of banking be responsive to your needs. First National Bank, Frankfort, 93 years of complete banking service, proud to be a community bank, member FDIC.
Frankfort cheerleaders got all the Wildcat fans on their feet. It's not hard to feel the energy out here. March Madness well underway as Frankfort goes on top of St. John-Hudson 15-13. Starting to feel a little moxie here. Slowed in the early minutes by a stifling defense. Frankfort starting to gain a little confidence, I think. Only 5:39 to play first half. It'll be St. John's basketball. Look back to the bench for Heidi Fisher. She's way out at center court. No one challenging. Defense stays inside the arc. They had a single 3 so far tonight. Pass to the lane. Quickly back out to Fisher. Lydia Reed scoots across. She's their big player inside at 6'2". Hasn't been a factor. Hasn't scored. To the far side. Little cross pattern. Turning off the free throw line. Gentry Bright. Plays underneath. Backdoor look for Bonner. Doesn't fall. Almost ties up. The ball is taken away by Hattie Gross. She gets it off to Braylee Everett. Everett goes one-on-one out of the basket. Wanted the foul whistle. No contact. The ball was knocked away. Kept it clean underneath. Catch from baseline. Up 2. Near side to Everett. Forecourt to Gross. Shot from the corner, and Hardwick knocks it down. Hardwick's first score. Second tray for Frankfort, leading by 5, 18-13. Reed out of the lane. Back up top to Fisher. Reed again. Splits defenders. She was fouled. She is going to be tough to defend inside. Long and lanky at 6'2", a junior. She steps to the line. Fouls on Everett. It's her second. 2 on Everett and Wapp for Frankfort. Reed's first. Foul. Sing off the back of the rim. No good. St. John-Hudson had the early. Down 5 at the moment. They haven't scored a field goal in the second quarter. Second free throw's a miss. Frankfort a chance to extend this lead. Perimeter passes, near side Hardwick, challenges baseline. Ball to the lane, got away from Dollinghouse, taken by the Tigers. Fisher, a lob underneath. Myers too deep. Fights with the defender. They both go tumbling out of bounds. Wildcat substitution in the ball games. Tana Stoll, a 5'6" senior. Inbounds pass, stolen by Hardwick. Going one-on-one. Hardwick, challenged by Bonner, is fouled. I think it's ahead of the shot. Bonner's first. William Brummer, reserve for St. John-Hudson, checks in. And the only reserve steps in for Lydia Reed. Frankfort 18, St. John 13, middle of the second. An official timeout. I'm not sure what they're challenged by. I don't know. Now they come over to the Frankfort bench and they're asking something. Player substitution. So Carly Rockenbach, a 5'5" sophomore coming off the St. John-Hudson bench. I think one of the players for St. John's had a little cut on her arm. They were trying to figure out who was guilty. That's why it took so long. Top of the key for three for Hattie Gross on her second tray. And Frankfort's up 8, 21-13. Still scoreless this second quarter from the field is St. John-Hudson. With a look inside, play in the paint. Quick kick out to the near side wing. Nothing doing. Play in the paint again. Shot missed by Bonner. Got her on board. No, she ties up on the board. Jump ball whistle stays with the Tigers. Checking back in is Lydia Reed. Frankfort has all but stopped this St. John team in the second quarter. Inbounds from baseline. Stolen by Hattie Gross. Transition finds Hardwick. Slows it down far side, then turns it out in the corner. Wide open top of the key for Hattie Gross off the rim. Reed is high for the board. Outlet was almost stolen away. Now it is. Tipped away at midcourt by Hattie Gross. She's going to be tagged with a foul. Gross picks up a second. Gross, Swamp, and Ebert with 2 apiece. Mia Meyer checks back in. She had a cut on her arm, tended to. Tigers down 8. Biggest lead for Frankfort in the ball game. Fisher challenges right baseline. Spins again. Plays to Reed. Turning off the lane. Pass to Meyer in the far side corner, down away out of bounds. St. John-Hudson is flustered right now. Sending reserve Lillian Brummer back into the lineup. When you play a younger team, if you can get them agitated, if you can get them out of their element, you may certainly have the edge. 4 senior starters on this Frankfort ball club. The junior. Turning, Hardwick comes near side. Everett off the wing. Everett crossing. Plays to Hardwick. Underneath. Lexi Dollinghouse is fouled on the shot. Lillian Brummer picks up her second. Brummer and Fisher with 2 apiece for St. John-Hudson. Lexi Dollinghouse at the line, missed one earlier. This one's on the way good. Extending that Frankfort lead. They can go to double digits here on the second look. Lydia Reed's back in. She's been in and out. Stallinghouse after the pause. Free throw's good. 23-13. 2:55 to play in the half. It was 11-7 St. John-Hudson at the end of the first. Reed near the free throw line holds it high. Long. Into traffic. Got away from Heidi Fisher, but she was fouled. Interesting how they use Reed. Not so much underneath, but at 6'2", she has that reach above everyone else and can lob it down low to the likes of Heidi Fisher, who's 2 for 3 at the line. This look is good. Fisher's second free throw is good. Cuts that lead to 8. There's 2:42 to play. Hardwick around the near side, turning out. Man-to-man D. Split defenders coming across. Far side corner. Shot missed for Braylee Everett. St. John-Hudson comes away. Heidi Fisher with the ball. Backs it out near side. Fires cross court to Brummer. Reed off the left baseline. Out top to Meyer. Meyer into a crowd of 3 defenders. Had the ball taken away. Frankfort possession now with 2:10 left. Air ball out top by Emma Hardwick. Tiger possession. Frankfort 20-3 this season. Finished 22-4. Won the consolation last year. Matter of unfinished business, as we said earlier. Down 8. St. John-Hudson still to net a field goal in the second quarter. Here's a 3 off the front of the rim for Fisher. Rebound all the way over there at the Frankfort bench. Emma Hardwick had to kind of save it and bounce it when St. John-Hudson with a play to Fisher in the paint. On a miss. Returned by Emma Hardwick. Challenged the defender underneath. No foul, and so the basket wouldn't go. And it's tracked out of bounds to the Wildcats. Got a little crazy there for a moment. A minute and a half left. First half. Gentry Bright checks back in for St. John-Hudson. Along with Avery Fisher. She's a sophomore, seeing her first action. Wildcats up 8 with the ball. Hardwick, near side, shot over defenders, got her own board. Kicks it off to the far side. 3-point shot's up and good. Montana Stoll. Second score off the bench, and it's 26-15 with a minute 10 and counting. Bonner, top side to Meyer. Hands off near side to Bright. Crossing to Bonner. Bright top of the key to Reed in the paint. Near side to Nehemiah for 3. He rolls off the rim, doesn't fall. Reed keeps it alive. Reed play underneath. Gentry Bright was fouled on the shots. Lydia Reed averages 13.6 a game, but she's not shooting in the lane. She's feeding teammates. Gentry Bright at the line for a pair. Missed on the first one. And a second free throw off the rim, doesn't fall. Stoll gets the rebound. Steal at midcourt. And a St. John-Hudson turnover. I looked away for a moment. There was a whistle over there giving Frankfort possession. Yeah, St. John-Hudson turnover. Hattie Gross is back in. 11-point ball game, 40 seconds and counting. Frankfort with the lead and the ball. Hardwick crossing. Everett in the corner, got away out of bounds. Keppel St. John and Frankfort Reserve checking in for the Cats. Now another Frankfort substitution. Very late check-in. They were already ready to go. Tessa Parthammer's a freshman, seeing her first play. Get some of these players out of there with 2 fouls. You don't want to chance a third foul before intermission. Not with a double-digit lead. Under a half minute and counting. Look in the lane, nothing doing. Meyer holds it high, top of the key. Far side to Fisher. Launches a three, it rims off. Wildcat rebound is down to Ashlyn Dollinghouse. With 10 seconds, the lead pass to Lexi Dollinghouse for the layup and 2. Lexi's got 10 points. Down to 3 seconds. Heidi Fisher with a last second shot over defenders. It doesn't fall. At the half in this girls' quarterfinal, 1A Division I, Frankfort leading St. John-Hudson 28-15 now.
When caring for someone you care for, let Frankfort Community Care Home offer you peace of mind. With all private rooms, regardless of payment status, your loved ones will live in a home where life is worth living. A care-first approach that's unique to each resident's likes and dislikes, needs and preferences is what sets Frankfort Community Care Home apart. Staff will go the extra mile, and private rooms for every residence are just a few ways Frankfort Community Care Home continues to be a home with a heart.
When shopping a hometown grocer, you want selection and service, like G&R Market in Frankfort offers. Stocked with the freshest produce and always fresh meat counter, along with weekly specials, they'll make your wallet happy. Shop the G&R Market app or grab a cart and look around to find something new for dinner. Open 7 days a week for your convenience, Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 7, Saturday 9 to 6, Sunday 9 to 5. Great deals, friendly faces every time at G&R Market in Frankfort.
Every week, stay informed and connected with the Frankfort community top stories by getting the Frankfort Area News, a small-town newspaper dedicated to their subscribers, advertisers, and community. Established in 1991, the Frankfort Area News is the official paper of the City of Frankfort, City of Vermilion, and USD 380. They love hearing from their readers. If you have a story, wedding, birth, or something you think local readers would enjoy, or to subscribe, get in touch with the Frankfort Area News, 785-292-4726.
Bat Tire in Frankfort is the place to go for tires in Frankfort. Why drive anywhere else? Offering a full range of tires, including Kelly tires and Hankook tires. Get the very best in tire technology for superior handling and longevity. Bat Tire will keep you on the road and headed to where you need to be. Replacements or repairs, they'll get you rolling again. Bat Tire in Frankfort, a proud supporter of the Frankfort Wildcats. Good luck.
28-15, Frankfort girls lead St. John-Hudson at the half. And a tale of two halves as the young St. John-Hudson team came out looking tough. Their defense was smothering Frankfort. Led 11-7, 4-point lead for St. John-Hudson at the end of 8. But it was Frankfort's defense that came out firing on all cylinders in the second quarter. They held St. John's scoreless from the field in that second 8. 28-15 is our halftime score. Frankfort leading. We'll come back. Check the numbers after this timeouts.
Travelong by Landall in Waterville is looking for career-minded individuals, currently hiring trailer refurbishment staff, including welders, paint prep, painters, and assemblers on first shift. This stable family-owned company offers competitive wages, raises, and promotions, plus a 4% attendance bonus based off your gross weekly wage. Benefits include paid time off, paid holidays, incentive bonus, employer-paid life, short-term and long-term disability insurance, comprehensive health insurance, and more. Apply online at Landall.com or phone 785-562-5381. Landall Company, EEO Vets and Disability, welcome.
Access denied.
We've all been there. When you can't connect the thingy to the whatchamacallit, and the whatchamacallit can't find the Wi-Fi network. Well, Blue Valley Technologies has a solution that can help you with all your connected devices. Tech Home with unlimited multi-device support to help you get your home connected and even tune up your computer. Find more details at bluevalley.net/techhome.
With gear for any outdoor enthusiast needs, making a stop at Tuttle Creek Outdoors in Randolph is a must. High-quality products and knowledgeable staff, Tuttle Creek Outdoors has you covered for all your hunting, fishing, camping, and marine service needs. Offering daily military discounts store-wide, make your next outdoor adventure memorable by visiting Tuttle Creek Outdoors along Highway 77 in Randolph, Kansas, and keep doing what you love while they handle the rest.
Earning a degree is easy with Highland Community College. Highland offers multiple locations and technical training across Northeast Kansas. Can't make it to campus? No problem with Highland's online classes. Live out of state? Pay one low rate of $126 per credit hour. Enrollment is open now, so visit us at highlandcc.edu. Highland Community College. Close to home, far from debt.
Solid second quarter as Frankfort outscores St. John-Hudson 21-4 to take a 28-15 halftime lead. Led by senior Lexi Dollinghouse with 10 points. Hattie Gross has 8, including a pair of threes. Emma Hardwick, 3 points. Braylee Everett scores 2. Tina Stoll off the bench for 3, and Ashlyn Dollinghouse with 2 points. St. John-Hudson led by Heidi Fisher with 8 points, including 4 of 5 free throws. Reagan Bonner with 4. Mia Meyer with 3 points. That said, they only scored 15 in the first half and trailed 28-15 at the intermission. Frankfort's gone 11 of 24 from the field, 4 of 9 3-point buckets, while St. John-Hudson is just 4 of 21 field goals and 1 for 6 outside the arc. 28-15, Frankfort girls lead by 13 at the intermission here tonight.
Generations have relied on Kinsley's of Marysville, the Padden Funeral Chapel in Frankfort, Hanover Mortuary, Ward Funeral Homes of Lynn and Washington, and Landreth Axtell Funeral Home. You can continue to rely on the professional experience that they provide and the heartfelt concern that they offer each family that they serve. Caring concern in your family's time of need.
Looking to build that dream home from the ground up or remodel your existing one? Let JD Construction handle everything from basements to roofing, windows, flooring, and new homes. Serving all of Northeast Kansas, call Jared today at 785-353-2313. Residential, agricultural, small or large projects. Consider a custom build from JD Construction. Providing the highest quality work, completed on time and on budget from a local company you can trust. From start to finish, it's JD Construction.
Hey, farmers and ranchers, ready for planting season? Need a fuel buddy who's got your back? Kramer Oil is here for you. From Marysville to Jamestown, Longford, and everywhere in between, our 13 cardlock locations keep you running smooth from sunup to sundown. Say goodbye to running on empty during planting. With Kramer Oil, you get reliable fuel services that fit just right with your farm's needs. Kramer Oil, powering your farm's success, your go-to for fuel in Kansas and Nebraska.
Well, I think Sunflower State Showdown set the stage Tuesday night as we tipped off state basketball action for high school teams Wednesday and Thursday. And yesterday, the Valley Heights girls knocked off top seed Wichita County 52-35, while the Axtell boys handled St. John's Tipton 54-32. Earlier today, Hanover girls took Buckland 57-43. Centralia girls beat Norwich 52-30. The only TVL team that's lost this week, Olby, defeated the Clifton Clyde boys 58-50. Setting up back-to-back-to-back basketball on Friday, Valley Heights Riverside, Dodge City at 2. I'll have that call. Hanover and Northern Valley in the 4 o'clock affair from Great Bend with Max Lasky. Axtell Levo boys following the 6 o'clock boys semifinal. And then if Frankfort holds on, we'll have them versus South Gray in the late game again tomorrow night, 8 o'clock from Colby. So stay tuned. Updated brackets on our website, KNDYradio.com. The games are always available on KNDY FM 95.5, KNDYradio.com, and on our free FM mobile app.
Your authorized Hustler dealer with service is Blue Valley Trailers in Waterville. Built durable, comfortable, and here in the state of Kansas, Hustler mowers are designed to handle any terrain you have. Don't settle for a flimsy unit from the big box store. Stocked with a full line of residential zero-turn mowers, Blue Valley Trailers has the mower designed to get the job done at the right price. Look over the complete selection of Hustler mowers at Blue Valley Trailers in Waterville or online at bluevalleytrailers.com.
Trailers for You would like to remind you to give them a call to book your Hogemeyer and Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed. This is Jane Studer with Trailers for You, located at the corner of Highway 9 and 99 in Frankfort. We have travel-on tilt, dump, flatbed, and stock trailers on hand. Call us at 785-292-4166 to order your Merit stock trailers for delivery in the spring. Call Trailers for You, 785-292-4166. Go Cats!
F&A Construction will build it right. Call today for a quick quote if you're building, remodeling, or adding on. Enjoy your home more and increase its value with F&A Construction. They'll tackle your every project to make sure it's done right. For complete construction services, call on F&A Construction today at 292-4692. That's 292-4692.
Frankfort 28, St. John-Hudson 15 as we head to the second half. St. John-Hudson 11-7 in the opening 8, led by as many as 6 points. Biggest Frankfort lead at 13 points here going into the second half. The score was tied 3 times. The lead changed 3 times in the first half. It's a brand new ball game now. The 3-6 seeds, St. John-Hudson 22-1. Their only loss early December. Frankfort 20-3. 3 losses in that incredibly tough Twin Valley League. Those 3 teams are all in state tournament action. Wap, Ebert, Hardwick, Gross, and Dollinghouse, the starting 5 for Frankfort. It's Meyer, Fisher, Bright, Reed, and Bonner. A return for St. John-Hudson. Hardwick takes the inbounds pass and is charged with double dribble for an early Frankfort turnover. That's 10 turnovers against Frankfort here tonight. Contrast with 13 on the other side. A young St. John-Hudson team with a senior and a junior on this varsity lineup. Starting 4 underclassmen. Meyer holds it high, top of the key. Near side to Fisher. Meyer far side to Bonner. Later Reed in the paint. Dribbles once, turns around, hookers up by their big player inside, Lydia Reed, with the first score tonight. It's 28-17. Reed and Fisher average 13.5 points a game. Lob underneath, but a shot is blocked from Frankfort Sydney Wap. St. John-Hudson takes it away. Cross to the near side. Fisher back to Bonner. Crossing again near the lane. Shot missed by Gentry. Bright is out of bounds to the Tigers. Well, you know that they talked about avoiding mistakes, avoiding turnovers, avoiding fouls, and then generating some offensive production. Going to Reed again, down low, this time over a defender. It doesn't fall. That defender got the rebound, Lexi Dollinghouse. To the paint. Ebert kicks it out front. Lexi Dollinghouse, air ball on the 3. Save inbound, fought for in the corner, swiped away initially by Emma Hardwick, but she was out of bounds. Good effort, good effort. The lead is 9. We're just underway second half. Fisher later Reed off the free throw line, kicks it back. Coming into the pass, traveling column Heidi Fisher. That is 14 turnovers tonight on the Tigers. Wildcat basketball. Chance to stretch it back to a double-digit lead. Lexi Dollinghouse, far side. Nobody challenging her. Gross, a pass to the lane. Stolen away. Knocked down and taken by Gentry Bright. Meyer topside. Follows the screen. Takes it around right baseline. Bonner, cross-court pass to Bright. Reagan Bonner, long 3. Missed off the rim. Sydney Wap brings down the board. 2 minutes into the second half, it's 28-17 Frankfort. From the near side corner, Hardwick crossing the lane. Bounce pass back to Wap near the lane. Kicks it out top. Near side shot for Brayley Everett. It's good for Brayley Everett's second score. Count it for three. A fifth tray for Frankfort here tonight. They lead 31-17. Meyer not challenged, turning top of the key. Fisher on the right side. Bounced off a defender near the lane. Reed comes cross court, passes too high, got away from Bright, out of bounds. That is 15 St. John-Hudson turnovers. Another disgusted look from their coach, doesn't say anything on the far side. I know the feeling. And Hardwick comes in, man-to-man D. Reach-in foul. Gentry Bright picks up a second personal. That's two apiece on Bright, Meyer, and Brummer. Here's Ashlyn Dollinghouse in the Frankfort lineup. Wildcat basketball. Sydney Wap underneath. Count it. Nice play to the senior underneath. Wap's first score, and that lead is 16 points. Can St. John-Hudson turn this thing around? Off the right baseline. Shot deflected from Reagan Bomber. Tie up on the rebound. We're at 4:33 to play here in the third. Winners back in the late game tomorrow night with second seed South Gray. They dispatched Rollins County 58-29. Right now, Frankfort's determined to get into that matchup. Lane violation, that is 16 St. John-Hudson turnovers. Is this youth and, shall we say, less experience catching up with the team? 33-17 our score. Far side. Gross crossing. Plays to Ashley Dollinghouse. Everett from the far away. Coming out high with her dribble. Had it stolen away by Gentry Bright. She'll challenge one-on-one with Dollinghouse guarding. Gentry Bright got the score. Timeout St. John-Hudson. With 3:59 to play in the third. Frankfort leading 33-19.
Your opportunity, your solution, your success. That's Souther's Feeds approach, and that's what sets us apart. I'm Leanne Litton, and I invite you to experience the Souther difference. We're about visiting the ranch, walking your pens, and weighing the options to develop a ration combination that will be the most efficient and profitable for your business. Souther's, a family-owned company that identifies opportunities and applies solutions for your success. Souther Feeds in Frankfort and online at southerfeeds.com. Souther Feeds, where your success is our success.
You've reached Billy Bob's Propane. Nobody can take your call now, but somebody will get back to you sometime.
Yeah, this is Frank Jones, and I'm switching propane companies. Why? Wanklin Oil has more to offer, and to be honest, better prices. They also gave me options that fit my budget, and in case you don't remember, I called last week because I was nearly out of propane. You never called me back. I'm now out of propane.
Switching propane dealers is no big deal. Call Wanklin Oil at 1-800-794-2019. Wanklin Oil, we've had the energy since 1926.
Frankfort leading 33-19 with 3:45 to play third quarter. Kind of trying to stretch that defense out some. Far pass to the near side. Hardwick crossing. Little dribble out of the far corner for Addie Gross. Hardwick comes down high to Dollinghouse. Hardwick off the near side. Challenges a couple defenders, almost had it swiped, but got it back. Timeout Frankfort. I think it was a protect the possession timeout. Came a little bit late, but we'll take it as well. 3:18 remains. 33-19, Frankfort leads.
To keep your vehicle running good and looking good, all you need is M&R Auto Parts in Frankfort. Motor oil, air filters, spark plugs, batteries, brakes, and more. M&R also has what you need for the outside of the vehicle. Wheel cleaners, glass cleaners, washes, and waxes. That's M&R Auto Parts, your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer in Frankfort.
Call Parthimer Electric at 268-0553. At Parthimer Electric, we specialize in residential and commercial electrical services and are dedicated to providing customer service that is second to none. Parthimer Electric won't leave the job until you're satisfied. Parthimer Electric is available at all hours and offers flexible services for indoor or outdoor jobs. You can visit us on the web at the Parthimer Electric Facebook site or give us a call at 268-0553. Parthimer Electric in Frankfort.
Frankfort basketball leading by 14. They were up 13 at the half, down 4 at the end of 1. Wildcat basketball playing a little keep away, again trying to get that defense off balance. Here's a top of the key shot by Wap, missing. Gentry Bright pulls down the rebound but turns it over. Turnovers are really stacked up against this Tiger team here tonight. 3 minutes on the clock. Dollinghouse, hands on the near side. Hardwick near the free throw line. Hardwick plays to the corner. Nothing doing, coming out for Dollinghouse. Hardwick again on the wing. Challenges baseline, meets twin defenders. Wap outside the paint. Dollinghouse comes back to Hardwick. Emma Hardwick turning on defenders baseline, traveled with the basketball. Forcing a Wildcat turnover. Down to 2:32. Braylee Ebert checks in. Coverage tomorrow for us at 2, 4, 6, and right now looks like an 8 o'clock match as well. We had a player substitution. There was some confusion. The one official had given a go-ahead to Ashlyn Dollinghouse. The other wasn't aware, so they played the inbounds pass, but whistled it dead. Pair of field goals in the last 14 minutes for St. John-Hudson. Didn't score a field goal in the second quarter. Meyer, far corner. Reed between defenders. She was fouled. Not a lot of success outside tonight for St. John, so they're going to try to go low. It was not a shooting foul, so it's inbounds on a first-team foul. Here's 3 on the far side. Rattle the cage, wouldn't fall for Heidi Fisher. And Braylee Ebert brings it back. 14-point affair. Frankfort on top with the ball. Finished third in the state last year. Ebert brings it back out top from the near side corner. To the corner. Trades off with Ashlyn Dollinghouse. Bounce pass forecourt to Lexi. Here's Hardwick splitting defenders. Forced underhanded layup doesn't go. Lexi Dollinghouse is fouled on the follow layup. Good heads-up move for Lexi Dollinghouse. Just play the basket, play the foul whistle. Fisher on the foul. Lexi Dollinghouse free throw is good. She's 3 for 4 tonight. 15 can make it a 16-point lead. Could almost put this thing out of reach before we get to the fourth quarter. Dollinghouse, second look. She's got 12 tonight. 2 for 2 right there. It's 35-19. Another official timeout that we don't quite understand. There have been quite a few mystery whistles here in the last 2 games we've seen. Shrug of the shoulders from the coaches, and we'll play inbounds. Top of the hour timeout, maybe. KNDY FM Marysville, FM 95.5. On the far side, Fisher challenges twin defenders on the baseline and has it knocked out of bounds. just not a consistent offensive strategy for the St. John-Hudson team. Keying into Reed, the big in the lane. Nothing doing. Bonner out top, goes far side. Crossing is Heidi Fisher with an off-balance hook, doesn't fall. Reed comes down with the board. She was fouled from underneath. Hattie Gross picks up a third personal foul. Maybe checking out here. We've got a substitution. Sydney Watt coming in. Yeah, Gross is checking out. Lead scorer with 18.6 a game. She's got 8 tonight, all in the first half. Inbounds Meyer. Waited it out with a defender. Puts it up and in on a double spin in the cup. And it's 35-21. Only the third field goal for St. John-Hudson since the first quarter. Frankfort miss, out of bounds. Oh, it stays with the Wildcats. With 1:04 on the clock. At long last, they give Hardwick the handoff. And she keys into Wap. Going baseline. 6 foot out, doesn't fall. Reed got St. John-Hudson rebound. They're down 14. Meyer playing the paint for the whistle. She got it. Pair of free throws coming for sophomore Mia Meyer. Ashlyn Dollinghouse picks up her first. Meyer 1 for 2 back in the first half. Double-digit ball game. Meyer connects. Frankfort leading on the number 3 seed. Little River was undefeated. South Gray, 1 loss. St. John-Hudson, 1 loss. Meyer got both free throws. Cuts the lead to 12 with 50 seconds and counting. Hardwick, near side. Ebert to the corner. 3-point buckets up and good for Ashlyn Dollinghouse. Dollinghouse second score tonight. It's 38-23. Reed in traffic down low is tripped up. She was fouled. Tessa Parthamer picks up the foul whistle. Just over a half minute to play. In the paint, Bonner put it up on the fly. It wouldn't go. And a quick whistle underneath is Frankfort possession. Lily and Brummer is back in, along with Avery Fisher, two reserves we've seen for St. John-Hudson. Full court pressure. Under 30. Hardwick crosses midcourt. Cross to Ebert. Ebert top of the key. Far side, Lexi Dollinghouse. Here's Ashlyn Dollinghouse. Out in the forecourt to Ebert. We're under 10. Hardwick. Far side. Ashlyn Dollinghouse, 3 out of the corner. Rims out, doesn't go. A whistle with 1 second left. There is a foul. Heidi Fisher picks up a 4th personal. Fouls starting to stack up here. Very near the end of this third quarter. Frankfort comes in with 1 second. Below the free throw line. Shot missed for Lexi Dollinghouse at the buzzer. And at the end of 3, it's Frankfort 38, St. John-Hudson 23.
Friendly, personalized service to meet your banking needs. That's the standard at First National Bank, Frankfort.
My community bank has responded to the changes needed to keep my money safe and secure. They've switched to cards with the latest technology, which is safer and more secure than before. My community bank provides safety and security while staying on top of the latest banking trends.
Let First National Bank's brand of banking be responsive to your needs. First National Bank, Frankfort, proud to be your community bank. Member FDIC.
Every week, stay informed and connected with the Frankfort community top stories by getting the Frankfort Area News, a small-town newspaper dedicated to their subscribers, advertisers, and community. Established in 1991, the Frankfort Area News is the official paper of the City of Frankfort, City of Vermilion, and USD 380. They love hearing from their readers. If you have a story, wedding, birth, or something you think local readers would enjoy, or to subscribe, get in touch with the Frankfort Area News, 785-292-4726.
Valley Heights Riverside girls from Dodge City tomorrow at 2. Then the Hanover Northern Valley girls from Great Bend at 4. Axtell Lebo boys also in Great Bend at 6. And we're thinking Frankfort South Gray in the girls game tomorrow night at 8 back in Colby, Kansas. As Frankfort leads South St. John-Hudson 38-23. 4-point St. John-Hudson lead at the end of 8, but they trailed 28-15 at the half. Later, Reed in the paint in traffic kicks it out to the corner. Meyer comes in with a long layup for the Deuce. Mia Meyer was fouled as well. Well, St. John-Hudson going to have to perform a miracle to come back from a double-digit deficit. They're down 13 with that basket. Meyer's 3 of 4 at the line tonight. And her free throw's good. Myers got 10 points. The lead is down to 12. Full court pressure. 4-foot pass stolen away by Reagan Bonner, who stepped out of bounds on the far sideline right in front of her coach. Traded back to the Wildcats, right? Never tees inbounds to Hardwick. Coming hard around defenders to the paint. High hook pass to Dollinghouse in the far corner. Off the wing, Hattie Gross. Challenges the defender, goes back to Dollinghouse. Driving off the far side, challenging Reed is Hattie Gross. She traveled with it. Wildcat turnover. We've got 7:19 in the ball game. St. John-Hudson is down 12. Can they chip away at that deficit? Their fans look on anxiously. To Reed at the free throw line. Holds it high, looking for a drop to Fisher underneath. Shot no good. The rebound of Sydney Watt. And here comes Frankfort with under 7 minutes left. Comfortable lead at the moment. Hardwick out top, needs help. Got a pass away far side, Dollinghouse. Coming near side to Gross. Hattie Gross split defenders back to Dollinghouse the other way. Hardwick turning near the lane. Dollinghouse thought a moment in the corner, then played to Wap off the far side. Wildcat basketball, burning time all the while. 6.5 to go. Underneath, feed to Sydney Wap. It's good. Hattie Gross with the assist. Wap's second score, and it's 40-26. 6:20 left to play. Fisher, far side, shot by Lillian Brummert is up and good. It's her first score. We've got timeout with 6:13 remaining. Frankfort 40, St. John-Hudson 28.
Bob Hull Incorporated specializes in directional drilling for water lines, sewer lines, or any type of utility line, and they also do rock trenching. Give them a call at 785-292-4790. That's 292-4790 for all your directional drilling or rock trenching needs. Bob Hull Incorporated of Frankfort, proud supporter of Frankfort High School.
When shopping a hometown grocer, you want selection and service, like G&R Market in Frankfort offers. Stocked with the freshest produce and always fresh meat counter, along with weekly specials, they'll make your wallet happy. Shop the GNR Market app or grab a cart and look around to find something new for dinner. Open 7 days a week for your convenience, Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 7, Saturday 9 to 6, Sunday 9 to 5. Great deals, friendly faces every time at GNR Market in Frankfort.
On air, online, on our free mobile app, we've got folks listening in all over the world. From Belgium, I'm told. Welcome. And lots of folks back home who didn't make the trek out as yet, but will likely be heading this way if Frankfurt advances to the semis tomorrow night. We'll be here, of course, for the late game at 8. Saturday could be a crash. We've got 4 teams out of 4 that win. So we'll sort things out, but we'll have full coverage either on FM 95.5 or AM 1570, FM 94.1. Perfect storm this week. Foul whistle on the inbounds pass to Emma Hardwick. St. John-Hudson is going to do everything they can to turn that ball over. They're down by 12. It's crazy scoreboard out here. Sometimes they cross the numbers. Sometimes the numbers disappear. They have very vague things on the side that I can't even interpret. Braley Ebert, fast down the far sideline. Pass was tipped away but saved by Hattie Gross. Cats keep it in play. We're under 6 minutes to go. Hardwick turning top of the key. Third place finish wasn't enough last year. They won a championship run. Ebert challenging traffic in the lane was fouled. Nehemiah. Second personal foul. 2 team fouls. And it's a shooting foul for Frankfort's Braley Ebert. Our first trip to the line tonight. Not a lot of free throws for Frankfort. A miss here off the front. 4 out of 7. 4 out of 8 now. Here's Lillian Brummer, freshman reserve in the St. John lineup. Ebert's free throw is good. 13-point lead with 5:50 left. Meyer in no hurry, not challenged midcourt. Holds it high on the far side. Bonner through traffic, playing the paint. Turnover by Lillian Brummer. Ball was taken away by Frankfort's Braley Ebert. 5.5 minutes left. Frankfort would match up with South Gray tomorrow night at 8. They're the number 2 seed. St. John-Hudson, the number 3 seed. Just dribbling time off the clock right now. St. John-Hudson defenders, a lot of who are in foul trouble, aren't going to challenge too close too soon. Frankfort's managed to play with the defense that started so strong here tonight. Doing a great job right now, working that clock under 5 minutes. Still keep away on the far side. Hardwick coming cross court to Dollinghouse. Dribbles once, hands off to Gross. Hattie Gross fouled on a reach in by reserve Carly Rockenbach. It's her first. Third team foul. Leaves 4:42 on the clock. It's 41-28, Frankfort. A couple of starters back in the St. John-Hudson lineup had a breather there. Cats a double-digit lead, coming inbounds to Gross. Keep away dribble, brings it out top of the key. Near side, Ebert. Checks baseline. Out top of the key to Gross. Split defenders on a layup attempt. Wouldn't drop, but is fouled. Gentry Bright picks up a third personal. That's 14 fouls. There's Hattie Gross at the line, first time tonight. Chance to stretch a 13-point lead. She does. 4:27 left in the nightcap. Second one, nothing but net. 10 points for Hattie Gross. And it's 43-28. There's Fisher directing traffic. St. John-Hudson needs some baskets. Their coach says, let's get some rotation out there. Nobody was moving. Fisher driving down low, had the ball knocked out of bounds. Time becomes the biggest factor at 4:13. Trouble on the inbounds pass. Did they finally get it? No, too much time. 10-second whistle. St. John-Hudson turnover. Frankfort basketball very much in the driver's seat.
Sit in front of the camera and have to call.
Full court pressure now. Hardwick driving down the floor. Foul from behind by Reagan Bonner. That's going to be team foul number 5. Sending Emma Hardwick to the line. Hardwick's first trip to the line tonight with 4:09 remaining. And the shot's good. Frankfort just stretching this thing out now to a 16-point advantage. And his second free throw is good. 5 of 6 free throws for the Wildcats here in the fourth. 7 of 8 in the second half. Under 4 minutes, St. John-Hudson just kind of standing out there. Nobody's moving. Fisher, far side. Bonner comes out top. Bright crossing back to Fisher. Scoots around defenders with a left-handed layup for the Deuce. Heidi Fisher, first score since the second half. Her first field goal since the first quarter. Timeout Tigers with 3:45 remaining. It's 45-30 Frankfort.
Bat Tire in Frankfort is the place to go for tires in Frankfort. Why drive anywhere else? Offering a full range of tires, including Kelly tires and Hankook tires. Get the very best in tire technology for superior handling and longevity. Bat Tire will keep you on the road and headed to where you need to be. Replacements or repairs, they'll get you rolling again. Bat Tire in Frankfort, a proud supporter of the Frankfort Wildcats. Good luck.
When caring for someone you care for, let Frankfort Community Care Home offer you peace of mind. With all private rooms, regardless of payment status, your loved ones will live in a home where life is worth living. A care-first approach that's unique to each resident's likes and dislikes, needs and preferences is what sets Frankfort Community Care Home apart. Staff will go the extra mile, and private rooms for every residence are just a few ways Frankfort Community Care Home continues to be a home with a heart.
Wildcats lead the Tigers 45-30, and it's going to be a TVL sweep if Frankfort can close this one out with a win. Valley Heights girls advanced yesterday. Hanover girls won today. Centralia girls won here earlier today. And the Axtell boys, for that matter. Addie Gross coming into forecourt with 3.5 minutes left. Emma Hardwick to the paint. Hardwick over a defender, fouled on the layup attempt. Hardwick just knocked down a pair at the line. Stepping back. Lydia Reed picks up a second. Hardwick's free throw is on the way. It's good. So impressive at the line tonight, especially in the second half. And a second free throw is good for Hardwick. 47-30 is a 17-point Frankfort advantage. Now 3:20 remains. Gentry Bright, long three off the front of the rim. Sydney Walk tries to sweep it away. No, Gentry Bright got the better of it. Reed down low. Over a defender, it's good for Lydia Reed. She's got to be a factor inside. That's just half a dozen for her. She averages twice that. Wildcat basketball under 3 minutes left. Hardwick, far side into forecourt, still to Gross. Underneath to Sydney Wap, it's good. Gross on the assist. Wap's got 3 scores in the second half. It's a 17-point Frankfort lead. Reed inside over defenders. It's good. Lydia Reed coming home strong late. Wildcat basketball with 2.5 to play. Hardwick near side, double team baseline, reach in by Reed. Timeout on the floor. 2:27 to be exact. Frankfort leading St. John-Hudson 49-34.
Flint Hills Mechanical is a call away for your plumbing work, heating, and air conditioning. Backed up or won't drain? Call Flint Hills Mechanical. New and existing plumbing work, plus heating and air conditioning, as well as custom sheet metal service. Call on Flint Hills Mechanical. Find them on Facebook or give them a shout at 785-313-0103. Flint Hills Mechanical, Frankfort.
This is the stage of the game when you know you've got it, but you don't say it. You don't want to jinx it. Frankfort 49, St. John-Hudson 34 with just 2:27 left. Frankfort hitting lights out in the second half from the free throw line. You don't want to aggravate it any further. Inbounds to Wap. Brings it out top. Here's Gross. Backs it up a step and challenges left side. Backing out again. Ebert. Forecourt to Hardwick. Keep away passes. We're down to 2:10 left. South Gray, the opponent tomorrow night, top of the bracket. It's top seed Little River, number 5, Centralia. Boy, how would a Frankfort Centralia championship sound to you? Battle of USD 380. Could be. Frankfort student sections on their feet. Frankfort fans across the way are cheering. 1:40 left. Nothing, absolutely nothing this young St. John-Hudson team can do at this point. They showed their might early, but Frankfort showed their experience to take a halftime lead, 28-15, and they have not looked back. Keep away passes with 1:20 left. Cross court now and a far side three. Missed off the back of the rim. Here's Rockenbach. Down the floor to Meyer. Off near side. Reagan Bonner for three. Missed. Fight for the rebound. A collision out there, leaving 1:03 to play. What a day of basketball it's been. What a couple of days. Had the quarterfinals yesterday, the boys division here. Sidney Wamp with a foul. And official conference there. I'm not sure they're going to stay with that. Oh, they're deciding if it's a shooting foul. A lot of confusion out there. I'm not sure what's going on. Because they're taking it to the other end of the court. I don't think anybody understands. A technical foul, perhaps, because we're gathering at center court and sending Hattie Gross to the charity stripe. And the official's going to take an explanation over to the scorer's bench, but not our way. No, it's not a technical, because now they're putting the players around the paint. It's a mystery. We've said that a couple times tonight, haven't we? Hattie Gross at the line for Frankfort. We're just not sure how. Puts it in. Hattie's 8 of 9 here in the fourth quarter. 10 of 11 in the second half. Wholesale substitutions coming off the St. John-Hudson bench. Getting some even younger players in with just a single senior and a single junior. They started 2 sophomores and a freshman. The rest off the bench are all underclassmen. Boy, the late game's gone on tonight, hasn't it? Hattie Gross. Chance to extend the lead does. 51-34. And Brian Everett's going to send wholesale subs in for the Wildcat team as the Frankfort faithful rise to their feet, cheering their support and their admiration. A club that finished third place last year wants to get in the title game. They'll have to get past South Gray, a perennial competitor out here. They took Rollins County 58-29 in the game just ahead of us. Top of the bracket, Little River dispatched Olby 61-43, and Centralia surprised Norwich 52-30. That was the upset on the 4-5 seed. All right, brand new faces in the ball game with under a minute left. We'll see if we can keep track. Crossing is Lillian Brummer. Out top of the key, Jennifer Frasia. Turning off the far side, Brummer with a shot. Gets an air ball. Rebound, baseline, Brianna Fisher. Stolen away by Lorelei Loishow. Got the pass down the floor, but knocked away. Going to play to St. John-Hudson with 41 seconds left. Inbounds to Avery Fisher. Follows a screen to the far side, turns, looks in the lane. Goes out front to Garcia. Brummer, far side, lob in the lane, intercepted by Loisach. There's Frankfort substitutes in the game with 25 seconds left. They can burn clock and take it to the semifinals tomorrow night. All of the red and gray are on their feet here in Colby, Kansas tonight. It's a TVL sweep in the state championships as the Valley Heights, Hanover, Centralia, and now Frankfort girls all advance going to final tonight. It'll be Frankfort 51, St. John-Hudson 34.
KNDY has been your sports leader of local teams since the days of leather helmets.
Well, okay, not that long, but since the days before the Blue Valley and Nemaha Valley Leagues combined, for over 40 years, KNDY has been your source for scores, interviews, and live play-by-play action of your favorite teams all season long. The game and technology may have changed, but our coverage remains the same. KNDY, your area sports leader, on air, online, and on our mobile app.
Terrific performance for Brian Everett's team here tonight, winning 51-34. The number 6 seed, Frankfort Wildcats, knock off number 3 seed, St. John-Hudson, as St. John hits back to Hudson with a final season record of 22-2. Loss early in December, and the loss here tonight. Frankfort advances. They go to 21-3. Frankfort didn't have the strongest start tonight. They trailed 11-7 at the end of 8, but outscored St. John-Hudson 21-4, holding the Tigers scoreless from the field in the second quarter. It was 28-15 Frankfort at the half, leading 38-23 at the end of 3. It was lights out from the free throw line down the stretch. 9 of 10 free throws in that final 8 minutes. Wow. Final scoring unofficially yet, but here's the numbers I've got. Hattie Gross, Lexi Dollinghouse, 12 apiece. Emma Hardwick with 7. Sydney Wamp, Rayleigh Ebert, 6 apiece. Good balance. Off the bench, Ashlyn Dollinghouse, Tana Stoll, 3-point buckets for Frankfort. St. John-Hudson, led by Mia Meyer, Heidi Fisher, 10 apiece. Gentry Bright, Lydia Reed coming in late, 6 points apiece. And off the bench, Lillian Brummer with 2. 51-34 the final as Frankfort advances to face South Gray in the late game tomorrow night. We'll have it here on FM 95.5, finishing another marathon day of basketball as we tip off at 2. I'll take the court in Dodge City with Valley Heights Riverside girls. Hanover Northern Valley girls with Max Blasky from Great Bend at 4. He's got the Axtell Lebo boys at 6. And as mentioned, Frankfort comes back to play again tomorrow night in the Colby Event Center. Drive safe if you're coming out this way. Hope to see you soon. Continuing coverage. Big thank you to our sponsors, and they include Trailers for You, F&A Construction, Souther Feeds, Wanklin Oil, M&R Auto Parts, Parthmer Electric, First National Bank in Frankfort, Frankfort Area News, Bob Hole Incorporated, Flint Hills Mechanical, J&R Market, Bat Tire, the Frankfort Community Care Home, Blue Valley Technologies, Kramer Oil, Tuttle Creek Outdoors, Blue Valley Trailers, Highland Community College, JD Construction, Landall Company, Kinsley Mortuary. 51-34 our final. Frankfort girls defeat St. John-Hudson as Frankfort, Hanover, Valley Heights, and Centralia girls out of the Twin Valley League advance along with the Axtell boys. Stay tuned for scores, bracket updates, of course, posted on our website, KNDYradio.com. We'll have continuing coverage Friday and again Saturday. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great evening, everyone.
KNDY.